Hey everybody, you've got Arleos here, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about work orders, or crafting orders. So, crafting orders are the new way that you can spend your bind on pickup crafting materials to get bind on pickup gear made by crafters. So I'm a blacksmith, for example, and I can make, let's pick one of them. Shield of the Hearth. It's a bind on pickup pattern, requires a bunch of materials, so I can technically make it for myself, but I can't make it and sell it on the auction house. So the new way to deal with this is through crafting orders. So somebody would be able to go into crafting orders. We're going to look at Field of the Hearth. There it is. So you click on the item that you'd like to make, and it's going to bring up all the materials that you have. If you're doing a public work order, you need to have all of the materials to provide to the crafter. You're going to put in a commission for them. This is essentially their tip for crafting the item for you. You are providing everything yourself. So you'll notice that there are a few pieces that are bind on pickup. So you've got Spark of Ingenuity, which you can get in doing some of your weekly quests, and you've got Primal Chaoses, which you just get pretty much doing everything in the world. Looting chests, completing dungeons, doing PvP. And you've got random other things that you'll have to get. Some of them might be vendor materials, so check before you go and buy them from the auction house. Other ones like this Earth and Soul here are bind on pickup, and they're going to come from somewhere specific in the world. So you might have to wowhead some of your materials to see where they're going to come from, or go to the auction house to get the regular ones, maybe just even check in guild. So one of the advantages of a guild work order, I will take a look at this one, is that you don't have to provide all of the materials. So for a guild work order, you only have to provide the bind on pickup materials. The non-bind on pickup materials, you can include some or not all of them. I mean, I don't have them, so I can't include them, but you can put it in just whatever you have. So I've got 2 of 16 of these. I can put in the work order, and that would mean if somebody in guild fills it, they're going to use their own materials that are non-bind on pickup. So that's really important. Even if you're looking for something super easy, it might be some way to get just help in the beginning. So let's look at some profession equipment. Let's look for some green things. Let's say you just wanted a pickaxe, but you're not a miner, you don't have any of these materials. So you can put in a work order to the guild, include none of them, and put in whatever commission you want. So if you're poor, you want to put in 10 gold, 100 gold, 1,000 gold. If they're cheap items, I mean, the crafter probably won't mind helping you out, but just keep in mind what you're putting in for a commission. That's going to be paying for any materials that you don't include, and your tip for the crafter. So if you're in guild and you need help with some pieces, we've got a lot of crafters who don't mind helping you out. Put in the order and we will get it filled for you. There is no limit on guild orders. There's only a limit on public orders. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about when you're crafting that you're going to use up somebody's crafting orders by putting in too many guild orders. So if you need something, put in an order for it. Let's go back to my shield here. So you can also put in a message to your crafter. We're going back to public. This is where you're going to look for most of your bind on pickup pieces, and it's what you're going to spend your primal chaoses on. So make sure you're saving them. Even if you're not a crafter, make sure you have your reagent bag. It's going to be super helpful to hold on to these things and not take up your main bag space. So collect your materials. I will actually go and place one right now. So I've got my blacksmithing weekly that I need. So I need to get, I mean, I'm obviously not a leather worker or whoever makes those, and I'm not a scribe, so these are the items that I need to purchase. Glittering parchment are vendor items, so I'm going to go find a vendor and get them. And let's just check in guild chat real quick. See if anybody has any of these. So let's go, how am I going to do, maybe I'll do 5 of these. So let's go pick up enough glittering parchment and rock fang leather for this. You can track the recipe through here. It's going to show up under your objectives, so you kind of can keep track of what you need to go find.
Travel safe.
Oh, it does not like me to mount here, so where are the inscription people? They're over this way. So glittering parchment, what do I need again? I need 5 for each of those, so I'll get 25. So nobody online right now is like we got leather workers, so I'm gonna have to go buy some from the auction house. And luckily I did have somebody give me some burnished ink earlier, so I don't have to buy that. And I'm looking for Rock Fang. So I'm gonna buy 5 Rock Fang leather. I think I paid like 80 gold for this the other day, so prices are definitely coming way down. That is something that I watch. So I'm gonna need these every week, which is why I'm making a few of them. Oh, and don't forget to loot it from your mailbox. That will be important. Alright, so you're going to pick what you need. You've got all the materials. I'm going to do a public order, and I'm going to call it Skill Up. So right now, a lot of people need these either for just skilling up or getting points, or for their work orders that they can do. So I'm not going to put a very high commission and just see what happens. See if anybody wants it just for the skill up. So I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do 2. So my commission that I'm putting in right now, just is very low. 10 gold is not a very friendly commission. So we'll see if anybody wants to waste their time with that one. All right, so I've got 5 commissions that are up right now for 12 hours. If you're doing in guild, I'd recommend picking the lowest time frame possible. Just that way it doesn't cost you as much. If you pick a 48 hours, it's going to cost you more for your posting fee. But in guild, you can always advertise, hey guys, I've got an order up. Can you put it in for me? You can also put a personal order to a specific person, and then include what you need for it. So it'll make you put in the bind on pickup items, but the other ones not necessarily. And that is work orders. So if you need something, especially in the guild, make sure you put in your work orders for them. You can check with your crafters. We've got a lot of people who can make a lot of different things. So yeah, try to keep them in guild when you can. Later on, the commissions I expect are going to get a little bit higher when we actually have to worry about using our 20 work orders a day. Right now, the work orders are not really being used a lot, so I haven't had any trouble with using up work orders. So I haven't been too picky. I've just been doing them for whatever. People leaving little or no commission, I haven't worried about it. So as a crafter myself, when I go to my crafting table, I can click on crafting orders and hit search, and it'll show these are all the public ones available. I've got 20 of them for public. For guild and personal, again, you can complete unlimited orders, but there are no guild or personal ones. Now these are only showing my profession, the blacksmithing ones, and these are actually patterns that I don't even have. So if I could do these, I would complete them, even though they're only offering 100 gold commission. But yeah, it is what it is. So hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any other questions about work orders, feel free to reach out. But they are going to become important. This is how I'm going to skill up. I'm basically maxed out in my blacksmithing right now at 60. And I need to use these bind on pickup patterns to be able to level up even more. So save up your primal chaoses, save up your spark of ingenuities, and get some gear when you need it. All right, catch you guys later.